Hello everyone, this is lesson 6.6 on page 249 of your colored math book. Today we are going to be comparing fractions using benchmarks. So the question asks, how can you use benchmarks to compare fractions? Well, let's see what the question is going to ask and unlocking the problem. The question says, Zach made a popcorn snack. He mixed 5/8 gallon of popcorn with 1/2 gallon of dried apple rings. Did he use more dried apple rings or more popcorn? All right, let's see what they have for us. Well, they want us to compare exactly what it said. Did he use more dried apple rings or more popcorn? And we know that he used 1/2 gallon of dried apple rings and 5/8 of a gallon of popcorn. So they want us to compare those. So they say use fraction strips to compare 5/8 and 1/2. Record by shading the model below. So first, we're going to shade 1/2. And next, you're going to shade 5/8. So you're going to shade 5 of these 1/8 strips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All this gets shaded in. All right. So what is more? Did he use more dried apples or more popcorn? This represented the popcorn and this represented the apples. So which was greater? This one goes all the way to here. So the popcorn is greater. So 5/8 is greater than 1/2. So Zach used more popcorn. All right. So let's go to the next problem. On this one, it says use benchmarks to compare fractions. A family hiked the same mountain trail. Evie and her father hiked 5/12 of the trail before they stopped for lunch. Jill and her mother hiked 9/10 of the trail before they stopped for lunch. Who hiked further before lunch? So they want to know who hiked further before lunch. They hiked this far and they hiked that far. So we need to compare 5/12 and 9/10. And they want us to use the benchmark 1/2. So here's the benchmark 1/2. And you're going to look at that and you're going to think, what is greater? 9/10 or 5/12? Well, they have 5/12 right here for us. You're going to go 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 5/12. Or you could shade this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of that. That is less than 1/2. So Evie and her father, who hiked 5/12, is right here. They didn't even hike 1/2 mile or I'm sorry, half the trail before they stopped. Let's look at the next one. We're going to compare 9/10. So they broke this one up into tenths. The last one was broken up into 12ths. So 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10. We're already past that half a mile here. Let's shade it in down here as well. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10. Back here, we didn't go past the half a mile as our benchmark. That's what we were looking at. That was the benchmark. Here, we went past that. Since 5/12 is less, because it didn't go past the 1/2. Since 5/12 is less than 1/2 and 9/10 is more than 1/2, you know that 5/12 is less than 9/10. So who hikes further? So Jill and her mother. Let me fix that for you. Jill and her mother hiked further before lunch. This was Jill and her mother. That's how much they hiked. 9/10. 9/10. And Evie and her father hiked 5/12. 5/12. I know some of you like to do it like this. Let me show you one other way to do this. And we've done this in class already. Let me show you. So the two fractions we're comparing are let me pull this out here. Whoops. Yeah. Let me pull this, out right here. The two fractions that we are comparing in this one are the 5/12 and the 9/10. So if you remember how we did this the other day in class, we did 5/12 and we're comparing them. So I'm going to put a circle in the middle, just like they did right here. And we're comparing it to 9/10. And when you compare fractions like this, you can do this. Remember when we did this? If you watched that one lesson by Math Antics, and we did 10 times 5 is 50. And then we did 12 times 9 is 108. So, is 50 greater or is 108 greater? 108. So it would go to the 9/10 side. If you watch that lesson on Math Antics, you will see that. All right. So the way we just did it, we showed you with the benchmark fractions. When we did it like here, we're comparing it to that 1/2. And right here, you're comparing it to the 1/2 again. And here, you're comparing it to the 1/2. This, the last thing we just did, was just a little extra little trick if you would like to try that. All right, I hope you understand this. Have a great day, everyone. See you in class. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.